Hey, everybody, it's Wendy Alane Wright, the Hollywood Talent Manager. And today we're having an amazing conversation with Michael Vincent Berry, who is one of my favorite actors. And I'm so excited that he's here. How you doing, Michael?
I'm good, Mama Wendy. How are you?
I'm really good. You're so beautiful. I wanted to say that you are the sweetest, kindest guy, but you played a mean son of a bitch in the show Them.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about that character? What did that character do, and how the hell did you find that character in you?
Yeah. So that what an amazing opportunity I had with Amazon and their mega hit series Them. I uh, I got to film that a couple of years ago, and then COVID came on, obviously, and kind of delayed everything. But it got released in March, and it's just doing wonderfully. It's right in my wheelhouse. I'm the big gay lovable teddy bear that always plays rapists, serial killers, rapists, and all of that. It keeps it keeps the bills paid.
You played a guy who I don't know if we should even
Raped the series star and killed her newborn baby in episode 5.
some heavy stuff.
Heavy stuff. Yeah. It's I say it's in my wheelhouse. It's right up my alley. I when I got into film and television about 4 years ago now, I looked at my resume, which was from film and television, was completely empty. I was a teacher before that in public education and ran a performing arts high school. And then before that, it was all theater my whole life. And so I just started looking at, really kind of branding and how I wanted to kind of start looking at what roles. I in the beginning, I made a lot of mistakes, threw a lot of stuff up against the wall, hoping it would stick. And then just got really specific and started learning how to kind of better brand myself so that I could reach very specific markets. And it just so happened that I ended up in these roles that are really bad people.
Yeah, but you told me years ago, you said you wanted to play the crazy roles, the really intense roles, and you wanted to brand yourself specifically for those. And that's what you did. And you're getting those. Look at the results.
Yeah, it's worked out really wonderfully so far.
I think being specific really matters.
Specific does matter. And, a lot of people are like, why these roles? Why these kind of roles? And, I think as actors, we all have our inner demons that we're working with. And for me to be able to play rapists and really bad people have been very therapeutic for me.
Very good.
Leave it at that.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. So tell me this new role that you're playing. You play a slave plantation owner?
Yeah. So this new show called The Plantation Tour, who is directed by Tammy Mack, who's an LA radio host. I don't know if you've heard her before.
Yeah, the radio.
Directorial debut.
Wow.
Fantastic, powerful Black director, powerful Black producers, powerful Black stories, like right. And being able to be part of that and telling those types of truths and stories is as an LGBT actor with Latino children, with handicapped children, those types of stories matter and they need to be told. They're long overdue. And so for me to be able to step into that world and be able to be directed by someone who's like, no, let me show you what's really going on here.
Yes.
Really amazing. And so I got to play Peter II in this film. I play a racist, rapist plantation owner. People are like, aren't you tired of playing those? Like I said, it's every one of these roles, while they have similarities, they're all uniquely different, as they all are. And again, this allows me to fight some demons and also be on the good side of storytelling.
Yes, and to tell it from a perspective other than just the white male perspective, exactly. The white straight male perspective,
Thank you.
Yes, but to tell it from different perspectives.
Yep.
And I wonder, because I know you have children, how do you balance and juggle all of these things? Because you have children with special needs,
yep,
and you've got
deaf kids.
My mom is a special ed master's degree special ed teacher for 25 years.
Love
and
her.
I used to go with her to her special ed classes at Southern Connecticut and be with the children there. And wow, just amazing. I mean, some of my fond memories is just being with them and watching their unique personalities. And I love them. My mom always sees them and she goes, there's my people.
There's my people. Yeah, it's
People.
awesome. I love being a dad. It was always a dream. And as a gay male, I didn't ever know that was going to be possible. And my former husband and I, this Father's Day will be 10 years. We adopted. We like to say we got them at Costco. We shop in bulk because actually. The long story short is we found them through someone who was a friend of ours that was in Costco who saw it really was from Costco.
Oh my God.
But anyway, but what a blessing. Everybody used to walk around and say, "Oh my God, you saved these kids' lives. We got them when they're 3, 4, and 5." I'm like, you don't even know they've saved ours, right?
Yes.
And so, how do I juggle that? Like everything else, it takes a village. It takes a village. I'm lucky to be, best friends with my ex-partner. We co-parent very well. He lives in San Francisco with 2 of our older children. The youngest lives in Texas with me, and I'm getting married in February. My current partner, Adam, who's amazing,
who's beautiful.
Yeah, so it's Adam, it's my parents, it's my ex-husband, it's my other children, it's the aunts and uncles, it's the team from Hollywood Winter Circle. It's the team that's my mindset coaching team. It's my Amy Linden team and my James. It's the whole village, the whole town, the whole family of people that I've surrounded myself with that have enabled me to, do this and then do this and do it all just falls into place, Yeah.
So it's important I think it's important for new actors who are thinking of coming in this business. There's no excuses. If you really want this, you're going to make it happen.
There's no one, look, no one's coming to save you. No one's coming to save you. So, my thing is, I 4 years ago when I started this, I had no credits. I had nothing. I had a theater history, and then I had a teaching history, and, raised some pretty good superstars.
You did. And then Zendaya, one of your students?
Zendaya is one of my former students. Burnham is one of my former students. Tatiana Gabrielle from the 100 and Sabrina the Teenage Witch. So I raised some great kids, and I raised kids that went on to work, as other things, which are amazing. And when I said, like I've got my Tony nomination for my work in this field, I'm going out on top, and I was able to I came home to Texas where I could live, more frugally to build my career. Some things changed. I met someone, some things changed. My son ended up moving here. So we've got another couple of years for my kid to finish out here. Then we're moving to a major market. But, as you know, in these times, we're able to kind of work from anywhere right now.
Right.
And we're plugging away at it. What I would tell students who are students at whatever age that is surround yourself with good people, build your team. As Wendy, as you say, like you are the CEO. I am the CEO of Michael Vincent Berry Enterprises, period. Yeah. And so I've got to have mindset coaches. I've got to have acting coaches. I've got to have a business coach such as you. I've got to have all of these things. It's like a Trivial Pursuit pie, right?
Yes. And
one of those pieces are integral part of that, and then to keep going. I heard something a couple of years ago that I love that I don't know if I've ever passed on to you, but people often say, what advice do you have for people who are just starting off? The advice I have, do you remember that song when we were kids, row, row, row your boat?
Oh yeah.
Right, listen to this. Yeah. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Don't resist, right? Merrily, be happy in the work that you do. Life is but a dream, right? So often, it was really difficult for me watching these Zendaya and Bo and Tati, all these people blow up, and I'm like, hey, remember me from class? Can you get me a part in something?
Yeah.
And I realized, you're living back there. You gotta, no one's coming to save you. You gotta do this shit on your own. You have got to make this work. And so by surrounding myself with people like yourself, have been pivotal, instrumental. Without question, I wouldn't be able to have the career that I'm having. Believe me, I'm not anywhere close to where I want to be. But the mindset is there, the vision is there, and now I'm looking forward. And you just got to keep going. You just have to keep going. Look, I didn't book for 5 months this year in a row, and my partner is on a teacher's salary.
It gets real sometimes.
Yeah, it gets real, right? And there've been days where I'm just like, I don't what am I doing wrong? One of the things I will tell you, and this is a pump up absolutely to HWC, is everything that I've gotten has now gotten exponentially larger. I'm major network shows, major series, major this, major this, major this. I have kick-ass agents across the country. I'm repped by the best manager in the world, who literally wouldn't have happened without you, Susan Ferris with Bohemia Group, and that day will always go down. I will tell that story at the Oscar parties. Because that story, it's like I just had to step outside of my comfort zone, and when I did that self-tape, I never will forget you going, "Have you lost your goddamn mind? Like, I've given you, she will never listen to this." Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, "I'm sorry, Mama Wendy, I did it all wrong," but it all worked out. It all worked out. So, it all worked out. So,
oh, yeah. I'm so happy for you. Well, when you have the kind of talent that you have, and the work ethic that you have, and the positive attitude and the powerful attitude, and you're resilient, and you're a fighter, and you're a good man, you deserve every great success you're having.
Thank you.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
And I love you, and I'm excited to meet your children one day.
Yes.
I'm going to give them so much love.
We're going to make that happen. Absolutely.
And listen, how can people follow you on social media? What's your Instagram and all that?
My Instagram is michael.vincent.berry. My Facebook is Michael Vincent Berry. They can find me on LinkedIn. I'm not much of a Twitter boy. That's kind of turned into some weird stuff, Twitter anyway.
Yeah.
Coming from a gay male, believe me, don't go there. Right? Like, truly, like, it's fun. It's great to come on these interviews and do these things. And, I suspect that things are only going to get bigger and better and awesome. But listen, like, truly, without you, it wouldn't be possible.
Wow.
2.5 years ago, I sat going, I really should take that woman's class. I keep seeing her everywhere, blah, 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 blah. Beep, 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 beep. The voices. I don't have enough money. You can't not afford to take your class. You can't not afford to be in your program, period. And so just immense gratitude for all that you do. For myself, for all of us. Actors are not, but obviously we're talking about actors, but you make a difference in the world, and not a lot of people do that.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Yes.
Thank you for coming. Now you can make me cry. I'm glad that you're here. I'm looking forward to all of the next beautiful projects. You got a whole bunch of projects coming out. You got like a whole bunch of footage from projects you recently did. So I'm going to see like 5 other pieces of footage from stuff you've done.
They're all still mean, but yeah, you'll see some new stuff.
Well, keep
we got a few more we're waiting on to hear back from. So we'll cross our fingers on those too.
Well, keep doing. You're just amazing, and I'm just seeing. All I see is this.
I'll go with that.
Yes. Thank you for being here today, Michael. I love you. I'm Wendy Alane Wright. You've been watching Michael Vincent Berry. Watch for him on the Oscars. I promise you, this man is going to be a big star. He already is a working actor, but his charisma, his power as an actor, his intensity, his focus, he gives you chills watching his work. And I can pick a star from thousands and thousands of people, and I'm telling you, you're looking at one right now. See you later.